First Chronicles 4. Actually, First Chronicles chapter 1 to 4. So there was like genealogy all the way from Adam to the end. And so I actually just scanned through them because I'm not that into genealogy, but that did remind me of the timeline that I bought. It was according to biblical genealogy, and they kind of try to trace back the time to determine the like when.
Go in the car.
Okay, to determine when like the world Adam was first like created. And so according to that, it was around 6,000. I think it was either 6,000 BC or it was 6,000 years ago. I don't remember exactly, but the earth is relatively young. So I think like along with other people, I do think that biblical genealogy was kept, and there are certain group of people who genealogy is really important to them, and it's kept as a very accurate record for a reason. And I think the reason is for us to be able to trace back, and that the earth is not millions and millions and millions of years old, and God can create things that appear in mature form if he wished that for it to be. It doesn't have to grow. And so, and according to what I know, like it's really hard to predict or to backdate because conditions back then, the atmosphere, everything is different. And because we don't have that data and we're basing on assumption, I really hate it when assumptions are made. I know that it's important for a certain decision, but if our assumption is wrong, if we're basing on the wrong thing, then the result is wrong, and that will lead to a wrong understanding. And so instead of being basing those on scientific assumptions and seeing what today and applying it to back then, I think God, being a truthful God, a loving God, a constant God, and a God who can do all things, and I trust his word. Because of that trust, I know that I can take his word for what it is, and take it as truth and use that as my basis to view the world instead of human point of view to view the world with all the human assumption. And we think we know a lot, but we've been proven time and time again as being wrong in our hypothesis. We have to change the way we think. We have to change fundamentals in our knowledge and our understanding of how stuff works. And we keep on discovering new things, and our knowledge is not constant. It's not set. We're exploring the world that God gave us day by day, and it's different depending on the data that we have. And so, but God, his word, through the ages, people have tried to prove it wrong time and time again, yet it keep on revalidating itself as the truth, as a source of truth. And so I think like these kind of things is what I think about when I read this.